Alrighty. Let's go. So, welcome back. To Warframe Wednesdays. I'm your intrepid... I use intrepid a lot. Your only slightly fearful host, Fraggoth. And today we're going to be doing some Warframe. As we do nearly every Wednesday. Oh yes. So I have not been just sitting on my hands the last week. I did in fact grind to acquire a, whatever this thing is called, Trumna? I think it's the Trumna. As well as gotten my, my Fraggoth equipped. It's set and ready to go. I'm gonna have a chat with Hungry Boy here. With Audrey too. Incidentally. That's not the one I'm looking for. That's not the one I'm looking for. So it is Aqua Blades that she grants. Very good. So... I just need to make sure that I have all my resources capped out on Shub-Niggurath here. I mean Audrey too. Wait. But what I've got to do first, though... I don't want to do that. I want to feed him. I just want to feed him something else. I want to feed him a tasty, tasty treat. You a hungry boy, I want to feed you a tasty treat. What tasty treat? I don't even remember how to feed this thing anymore. It's glue, right? Of course, it's not going to show up, is it? Needs to be fed, varied diet. No arrow means it feels neutral towards the resource. Mindful, infusing. I don't want to infuse. I want to feed subsume. Where is the subsume button? I haven't done this in months. And I can't remember where the subsume button is. Oh no! Do I have to talk to the face? Have they changed it? Well, it did need my hideous hell mutant this time, so that's good. I'm glad they're getting along. Yeah, I'm not seeing the subsume option. I know you're not... What is going on? I don't want to select an ability. Oh, subsume, there it is. I'm blind, don't mind me. I can't see anything. I went right past it about 6 times. I apologize to all my viewers, whoever you are. That's embarrassing. So we're gonna subsume him because we don't need him anymore. Because we already have... I've already got one built and formed and everything. This was the backup that I farmed for. Confirm. So he is now a wallflower. All those flowers you see are warframes that have been subsumed at some previous point in time. I can now equip, once that's done anyway, I can equip Gloom on anybody. And Gloom is pretty good. I still need to farm up Gara Prime. I swear I will get around to that. You know, I haven't played Baruch in a hot minute. Let me check my loadout real quick. Where are you? That is my strength build. That is perfectly good. That does everything I need it to do. So I got the Trumna. I haven't used it yet. I have no idea. I have a Riven mod I need to unveil. So now there's primary and secondary arcane adapters. I'm a little miffed that they require you to unlock each individual weapon. And some people's response to me being a bit miffed by this has been less than constructive. Usually devolving down to, it's not like you use 300 weapons. And I'm like, yeah, but I might. I'd like to. I don't want to have to farm for one every single time. I haven't gone through the process of farming for the resource required to do that yet. It's on the list. It's, in fact, something we will probably do some of today. Because I need to get some various things in and around the Railjack Void to begin with. Let's see. Ooh, that's... I'm about to do it. But a Lua rescue, man, for sorties is an operation. I'm gonna go for it. So there's been some changes to melee weapons. Mostly to melee weapon mods. Specifically Blood Rush and Condition Overload. I hope I'm not on solo or private. I feel like a bit of a dink if I am. I think I'm on solo or private. I am not. That is excellent. So if you're wondering what that little notch over his health is, that is the new Parazon system. I should not have equipped this. I need to find a hole to jump into real quick. Bear with me. This tile set isn't going to have any holes. Okay. So I'm going to have to be a bit aggressive about this. That's fine. Oh, sweet, a freebie. I'll take that. Okay, I can't break you. Need to find a hole. I do not have a very good loadout for this. I'll manage, I'll get by, I'm not worried, but this is suboptimal. Freebie? Yes! That's winning, ladies and gents.
We have everything we came for.
So that went better than it should have, to be honest. I don't believe it should have gone that well. But it did, and I'm not complaining. So yeah, so for mercy kills now, you can only do it on, I think it's nullifiers for Corpus, as well as any Eximus unit. Any Eximus unit for any faction is fair game. Other than that, though, it's only a very select number of enemies. I think for Infested, it's only Ancients. And for Gridnir, it's heavy gunners, and I want to say bombards. I don't know about napalms. If it is just one, or if it's... I've never used this gun. I never used this gun this entire mission. I feel like a dink. That's okay.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
So we're making some money here. There's these new mods that you can get for ranged weapons, which act kind of like Blood Rush and Condition Overload and a few others, which most of them are on kill or on status effect, I think. And realistically, they're, as I've commented before, it looks very much like they're just going to make already excellent weapons even better. And it's not to say that non-excellent weapons won't be buffed. They will, but excellent weapons are going to be get just as much of an improvement, if not more so, because they can actually get kills reliably. Things like the Exceltra, unless it's specifically excluded from some of these, like the on-kill mods, are going to be completely insane. I don't know if launchers or bows are available for this. I know for the arcanes you can put them on there, but I don't know about the other. Arcanes, I think you can only get from Steel Path. I might be doing some of that today. I will not be able to do an extra long stream like I did this Monday, unfortunately. I will have to cut it short after like 2 hours or so, because I do have a bunch of stuff I have to get done. But next week, perhaps.
Here is a terminal.
I could have sat there and let them get As you'll notice, I am just hacking and slashing through these enemies with my melee weapon, like they're not even there. So, I don't even remember what I have equipped on this machete, Prisma machete, offhand. I'm a dink.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Looks like heavy activity ahead.
Oh wow, they made the operator gauge brighter and glowier. I don't know how I feel about that. I did not notice that yesterday when I was on here. So this is the Trumna. It's, I believe those things go boom. I can't tell, people are killing everything so fast. Getting kills builds up a gauge. Man, the fire rate on this is garbage. I'm tempted to put some fire rate mods on, but I haven't decided which I'll do yet. Oh yeah, and they hit Deconstructor and Deconstructor Prime with a nerf bat. They can apparently no longer do the set mod stuff. They had talked about that being an unintended behavior. So what people would do, what I did certainly, is instead of equipping that weapon to be an extremely killy weapon, which also works, you'd equip set mods on it so that you were getting a set mod bonus just for them being there. It was very convenient. I know I certainly used it quite a bit for that purpose, because I generally didn't bother to use my Helios as a killing machine, even though it was quite capable of doing that. And still, I believe it is, but you're not getting the set bonus buffs for yourself anymore, which is unfortunate. It's a hell of a lot of recoil. It looks like there's an explosion, but it doesn't look like I'm doing explosive damage when I shoot between their legs. There are reasons, there could be a number of reasons for that. Yeah, pretty reasonable damage per hit. I like it. It's not very well modded. I mean, it's base level. It just has like some multi-shot. It has damage. It's got, and that's about it. Some elemental damage as well, and that's really all I've got. I don't have, for instance, the puncture mod equipped. Not puncture. The this man is not there. So its alt fire is very, very, very strong. So that's nice.
Keep moving.
That these enemies are still alive is largely exclusively due to me not being in full Fist of the North Star mode.
Terminal spotted.
Which I'm doing mostly
prepare to defend.
to keep the game from being totally cheesy.
I'm in, Tenno. This
So I'm
will
giving
take
everybody little daggers that give them some damage resistance. It also applies to, or can get, daggers can be placed on companions. And every single one of those daggers counts So I cast those go onto allies for free, but every single one of them will count towards my restraint gauge. I know I've been over this before, but I'll do it again anyway.
Still working on it.
So
Continue to defend.
if you have allies in missions, you're basically getting free restraint gauge anytime you cast your 3 as Baruch. Yeah, see? I didn't even have time to walk up to that thing to kill it as I was shooting it. If it were on Corpus techs, which are also exceedingly durable, it seems like the only reasonable thing to put it on for Corpus. Not like putting that thing on nullifiers just makes no sense to me. Nullies are like the least durable enemy that the Corpus have. Like if like you'll just jump in there, hack at it a couple times and it's dead. So like whoops, I can't do a mercy kill on him. What a waste of time. You see my point. Like, oh, okay. Why?
Excellent work, General.
Why? So happy scrappy fun times are inbound, because we're about to do everybody's favorite. I know it's certainly my favorite. Lua Rescue. Now Lua Rescue on its own is fine. It's a rescue, it's just slightly different. Instead of opening up one of 4 doors that are in 4 different places, you're opening up one of like 4 doors that are in one place, 6 doors, whatever it is. That are in one place, but you have to be very careful and listen to hear which. Okay, sure. Which one you've opened actually has a rescue objective in it. Oh, that's right. There's that. I'll have to do that too. Okay, let's try doing this then again. There we go. However, in sorties, it's another beast entirely. Because in sorties, as soon as you enter the room, not the room where the, as soon as you enter the tile that the rescue room is on, the countdown starts. You've got, I think it's 90 seconds, or is it a minute? It was a minute, I think it's 90 seconds now. Or it was 30 and now it's 60, whatever. I'm pretty sure it's 90 seconds now. To get her done. So if somebody rushes way ahead of the group, gets there before everyone else, and then, like, gets downed, you've got a problem. This should not happen.
The hostage is almost out of time.
Yeah. No, it's like a minute 10. Alright. That's weird. And you cannot use ciphers.
Use those consoles to change the installation of the vault portal. One of them is to our agent.
I don't hear it.
Alarms reset.
There we go. You heard that? In here, I'm in here. That's all you need. As far as I know, there is no easier way of doing it. You just have to brute force it and pray. You can be done in by bad luck. That's why this is problematic, not because people are bad at the game. That sometimes can be a problem, but it is you can be done in if it's like the last hack you need to do. You should not have a problem time-wise, but you very well could. Like if somebody takes too long solving a puzzle. It's a whole thing. But we got through it no problem. I think it was the last one that we did, so we got pretty bad luck. That's okay, because we were successful in the end. We'd like to be successful in the end.
The captive has been secured. You've done your part, Shadow.
Mod drop booster chance, that's nice. Mod drop chance booster. I know words. I haven't seen one of those in a while. I'd like a legendary mod, but beggars, choosers, yada yada yada. Oh, am I out of credit booster? Sugar. I think I am. Yeah, I'm out of credit booster. I was wondering why my cash amounts from that were so damn low. I'm like, hold up, 50k credits? Nah, what's that about? Ah, well. I'll re-up that when I have plat. Alright, we'll stick to Baruch for now. Actually, I wanted to do Railjack stuff, so I kind of want to switch to Protea. I'm switching to Protea for now. Actually, I don't have to be Protea. I could be anybody. I'm going to switch to Excalibur Prime for now, because I'm going to do the quest. And why not be kind of swagalicious while we do it? Actually, I'll do one better. There we go. Let's rock. The full garb of somebody who's played the game for way too long. It is a flex, I'm aware. Manus. Oh, I wanted to bang this out real quick. Let me do that. These are easy. They're extremely easy now. They used to be pretty tricky. Now they're pretty great. I regret to say. Fluid, good. Like fluid. Oh no. This is not a real build. I was wondering why I'm so fast. I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah. So this is... shoot. This is a movement build. This is not a practical gets things done build. I forgot to build... Well, I must have had one equipped. Razorback Cypher. Yeah. Oh no. So I've got things like sprint speed mods equipped. I'm not the objective. What drugs are you on? I'll just do a cipher, I don't care. That's why I have like 1,200 of them at the moment, which is sort of low. Hacking, please, thank you. I don't think this does damage to him. No, it does. did. I forgot that you can actually do very, very fast melee attacks in the air to shoot out some quick energy blades with Exalted Blade as Excal. So I don't have any power damage mods or anything equipped with this build, I believe. I thought it was supposed to stop your train when you did that, but okay.
Target down. Assassination contract complete. Great
Yay!
work, Tenno.
We killed it. We need to kill 3. I need to check my Razorback ciphers real quick. Was too slow.
We've contracted you with a mark. You are here to find your mark and eliminate the assigned target. Corpus have tech weapons.
So you saw how that Eximus, that Eximus unit had a yellow notch on its health? So that's the kill threshold. And unfortunately, because they don't act like, say, Kuva larvalings, you just kill them if they hit that. Before they hit that, usually. I mean, your damage goes right past them. It doesn't stop them right there, so there's 0 utility. There's even less chance that I'll be doing mercy kills now, simply because I won't have the opportunity. I'll never have the opportunity to do a mercy kill. Oh, but it's even higher on very high level enemies. Oh, like all the way up to, like, get them down 10% of their health. At that point, yeah, okay, that'll be nice, but I don't think a mercy kill is going to kill them. This keeps happening. Yep, if he's gonna do it, I will hack the thing to pieces. So the reason I have an Excalibur loadout that has all the things that I've got on it that aren't especially helpful or conducive towards causing max murder is entirely because of events like Summer Fun. So, for perspective. Absolute trash. Like, these are not fancy. These are not designed for incredible amounts of kill power. So instead we'll switch to something that actually is somewhat capable. Not that I need it. As you saw, had no problems before. No problems.
Well put together, operator. Now get out.
I'm gonna switch to something a bit more
Collect down the
conducive to maximum over-violence.
The assassination target is nearby. Seek, destroy. With Neff Ango's prototypes, eyes are we'll be able to draw in a mountain of new offerings. We must turn his scheme against him. Keep going. Nobody knows you're here.
I don't know what mods I have on my weapons. I don't particularly care.
This facility is also home to
They're not my damage dealers at this
You
point.
may have to deal with both at the same time. Watch yourself. Alarms have attracted a Bursa. The alarms have triggered a Bursa. They've brought in reinforcements. A Bursa.
There we go.
There's the assassination target. You know what to do.
I, in truth, thought I had killed it there. But I hadn't. This isn't unarmed style. Come on. All you gotta do is stagger rates. That stays. That's right, I can't jump mid-combo, and for some reason that is stopping my powers. Please don't. Please hack it? Today? Thanks. I'm using ciphers because I'm too lazy to manually hack all of them at once. And he did. I'd have to double check to see what my exact loadout is on the Exalted Blade itself. Up until this most recent patch, I would have had like Primed Fury and Berserk. Berserker on there, but those no longer work together. You cannot stack them anymore, which I'm not especially thrilled with.
Assassination contract.
But they had their reasons. I'm sure they seemed good at the time. The reason they stated, which, you know, made me kind of raise my hands in supplication and my eyes to the heavens. Raise my hands and eyes to the heavens in supplication. One day I'll say a sentence in the order it's meant to be described. Without reading it directly off a page.
Unread inbox messages make me ill.
Oh, really? Inbox. Massage. Cinnamon oil. Massage. I also have Harrow building at the moment. The reason I have Harrow building at the moment is because I was like, oh, let's go do the grind for one of these frames that'll be kind of very annoying. So I'm like, oh, okay, Harrow requires me doing X, Y, or Z. In this case, it was Kuva Fortress Spy to get a Harrow Neuroptics, because I had like dozens of all the other parts, I believe, except for systems, which I had like one or two of. Or chassis, I don't remember. Whichever one doesn't drop from like Eximus units. Exilus units. No, not more Baruch. Okay, maybe a little more Baruch.
Orders has been counting stars.
Oh,
Operator,
you know what?
all accounted for.
That's right. I was going to do the quest after this. And then for that, we can go with our goofy movement build. I have to check to see what I have for a K drive. I have this as a K drive. Very, 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 very good. So on my K drive that I have right now, because I'm grinding with it, I have Primo Flare and Inertia Dampeners. So Inertia Dampeners plus 4 point multiplier to trick score, so you get higher multipliers quicker. And then Primo Flare increases your trick combo from, it doubles it basically. I think it's 3,000 by default. And this bumps it up to 6,000, which is superb. It means you can get higher trick combo much, much faster. For the other mods that I have room for, and I can't put a catalyst or anything on it, or reactor on it, until I have leveled it up once. And I haven't decided on a name yet, unfortunately. I have airtime, minus 20% gravity while falling down, which will make it so I have a lot more time to get tricks done, and Pop Invert, which gives you plus 80% K-Drive double jump height. A double jump is any jump you perform in midair, and I believe it also applies to tricks. Tricks count, certain tricks count as double jumps, so you'll go whoop, whoop, big yump. Big yump. This is also handy. If I had room, I would put it on. That's also very good. My normal equipment on these before I put a Forma on. This is like after I get a Forma on there, if I put a Forma on a K drive. Because it's so expensive. It takes a quarter of your capacity just with one mod. Is usually I'll probably remove both of these. Actually, for grinding up standing, I'd want to have both of them. But usually not grind speed, but K drive jump height, charge time, grind magnetism, so you can actually grind things without falling right off. And perfect balance, and then anything speed-wise, because I'm not using it to kill people. I'm not using it to kill people. It's too impractical for starters. Impaired or Vandal? Gosh. Oh, because it's a Vandal, right? Vandal outfit. I know. There are no Vandal ones of these. I have the Prisma Veritex. I suppose I can equip that. But it's not the Centaur, but it's... Okay, that's probably good enough. So we're doing the quest. Now, before I did the quest, in order to actually build any parts for Yareli, the new frame, you have to build a dojo lab, which came as a bit of a shock. I was like, hold up, what? And as far as I know, Yareli is the only thing that this lab can build. It's not finished building, it's building right now. I only started it this morning because in order to fit it in, I needed a reactor. So I had to wait 12 hours for that. I don't think there's a way for me to speed it up, is there? Oh, I could. I'm not doing that. That'd be terrible. So I need to wait because I'm not going flat on that. We want to go to Venus, and Fortuna. I am not normally much for the metal. What I'm also going to do is, in case they have like a new soundtrack for this, because sometimes they're crazy like that. Oh, there we go. That's a color scheme. See, someone else understands how to make it clash. Oh, right! I need to do my intrinsics. I have one intrinsic I must do. Oh, they let me do it here. That's nice. I'm ignoring gunnery. I don't care. I don't. What is it called? Reflex aim. I've heard mixed reports, and I can't verify for myself that it's true, that reflex aim is still kind of wonky when it works. So I'm avoiding it for now. But the main thing here is to get elite crewmates. We want that. Squad goals. Now I need to get some of them, and I have to have the resources for that.
Sometimes strangers don't know.
Railjack crew
Well,
members.
You've become quite the
I suppose
popular
these are the
dance partner.
elites.
Since Tika saw you last, she's had some very interesting prospects
are
approach her
frigging
vis-a-vis
expensive.
crewing with you. Your reputation may be preceding you, Stardust,
Holy Spinoza.
but I'll handle the introductions.
Heal all teammates for 1,000 health when this crew member drops below 30% health. And he is an engineer. That's actually very good. Hopefully that applies to himself too. That's a 5-minute cooldown though. I'd have them in gunnery, so that's not especially useful. Oh well. Interesting that he's the least expensive of the lot. Is it because he has fewer total points? 5, 10, 11, 12 versus 5, 6, 11, 12 versus 7, 12. Nope. They are better focused though. For certain. I do not need him to do any piloting ever. In fact, him doing piloting is decidedly not bueno. Doing combat and endurance is where I'll put my extra points, though, and I can afford 1,000,000 creds. It helps that I am currently friends with the person who... oh, I don't want to blow that many... it's cubic diodes. I don't care about cubic diodes in the slightest. That is fine. Yes. I need slots.
I had a
apparently, so we're
feeling
getting
about
that.
you two. Two rogues who seem positively made for one another.
New Loka, I am not friends with. Perrin, I am not friends with. I am not going to blow the creds right now because that would actually be about half of what I have left. I have not taken the time to earn back mountains of them. I don't have to worry about equipping him at this time, so I will not at this do that. However, I need to speak to the vent kids, who I walked right past, because I try very hard to pretend they don't exist.
Vent kids got no folks, so vent kids can do themselves. We can sort you with
This
a
is the
dog
most crowded this
no
room has
worries.
ever been. Since they even came into existence. The crowdedest. The crowdedest. The most populated this room has ever been. Don't you children have jobs or school? You should get back to those, or I'll eat you. I am hungry, it's true. I might do it, you don't know.
Hey, you clock Boone's keen on that legs mucker.
Nope.
He says we should make legs logical, part of our fam. I tell him he won't fit in the vents. He says legs could just take his head off and we could lug him round. Jealous? Nah, Boone's me logical, that'd be weird. He's me most logical fan. I got no other.
Yes, they are street urchins. People have probably noticed this. Yeah, I really want to blow 10 energy per second for 14 mod cost for an extra 10 boost speed. How about no? just no. I don't even think that would make it all that fast, because is boost speed a multiplier? Or is it an additive? I don't remember now. I'm pretty sure there's no way that's worth it. I might be wrong. Don't hold me to that. If somebody knows otherwise, please tell me. I have mad stack, right? No, I don't, because I don't ever want faster falling velocity. That's dumb. I say dumb. There's probably some reason to do it, but I can't think of one. No. No. Yeah, that's okay. If I ever had room, I'd probably equip that, because why not have actual invulnerability? Other than that, though, I think the rest of these are all damage-oriented, which does me no good whatsoever. I do have a respectable amount. How much does this cost? 25k. I have a respectable amount saved up, which is good. Unfortunately, I believe, yeah, I do. I need to go and activate the quest. I forgot to do it. Because I have absolutely the biggest brain. Gigalactic brain. So we're going to go for the Quicity quest. I want basically nothing to do with these children, but we're doing it. Begin.
Glenty, you know the legend of Ureli, yeah? The Wave Rider? Inspo for K-driving. Total legend. Anyway, you won't believe what I got my hands on. I need your help. I did something stupid. Boone's gonna be livid. Give this one last shot. Then I'll meet you in the vents. Tell Boone and you everything. Check, check. Check, check.
So, this may seem harsh, but the revelation that one of the vent kids did something stupid does not exactly surprise me. They hang out inside ventilation ducts all day. How can you trust them to make good life decisions? Admittedly, their environment sucks, but it is not what I would call especially wholesome. Oh, he's just never going to talk to me? That's okay. I like it better already now. I don't have to listen to their patois. Totally not Nadsat.
We found her. crushed hard at the base of the Horindi Gap. Bored in bits. If her neuroconduit stays dark, she won't wake up. Only Nef's augmentor's got the skill to replug a neuro, and there ain't no hope of his help. Ah, sis, what were you doing? We found this graphica on her. No idea what it is. Locked it is. Can't read a lick of it. Glinty, you unlocked the cover. That's Yoreli. Roki loves Yoreli. This is the first Wave Rider graphica ever.
You mean there's more than one?
This is priceless. To us, anyway. The other pages, they're unlocked by performing feats? That's what Roki was trying to do out there. Unlock this thing.
Alright. So I need to get 2,000 Ven kids standing in a single K drive race. Okay. How hard can it be? Copter. Okay. And then you unlock pages. This is cute.
When I was just a
I'll have to check to
sprog,
see what that is.
I smashed
How much
myself
they
up
earn,
something
anyway.
awful. Near ripped the servos clean out of me knees. Wasn't expected to heal, but Roki stayed there by me cot, telling stories of the Wave Rider. Some traditional, some I'm pretty sure she made up. Don't think I'd be here today if it weren't for her and her daft Yoreli stories. Those feats, they're not for us. They're for someone like you, Glinty. Help me. Give me a story to tell her.
So all this stuff
A
on the screen
good
right
one.
now is other people's cosmetics. Okay, so we have to go and do these things. Which is fine. I'm going to switch to solo because I am not doing this with other people around, making it more difficult. So one disadvantage of my board being equipped the way it is that I do not have particularly good mods. For races. Oh, I thought there was one up by the Temple of Prophet. That must not be on today. Sugar. Well, we'll go to this close one then.
Sweet! Respect from the vent, Glinty! Terminal, Glinty! Kicking it for Roki, you is!
Where are you? Oh, right down there. Very good.
Alright, clock it! I say go, you floor it. Time kicks off once you hit that first marker. Ready? First marker gone! Bye-bye!
I should not have charged the jump there. It is clear. Time-wise, I'm not too worried unless they give me something really strange and out there. Like having to jump across these would be problematic, but they're not. If worse comes to worse and I can't complete any of these, I can change my mod loadout. Or rather, it not come to that. 4,000, that's not bad.
Check it! Glinty's bashing that run!
Alright, so I'm not actually sure what my progress on that is right now. So I need to go find out. There we go. 50-point grindy and kill 5 enemies with a secondary weapon while riding a K-drive. Okay. I don't enjoy doing that. Or, you know, this is fine. I couldn't do anything. That's good. These are perfect.
Just like your rally, riding fancy. Getting chills thinking about it.
And then the next one I think was getting blind. Oh, that's easy. That will happen. There's much easier places to get this done. So I'm gonna go. These corpus have forgotten something very simple. Know where they live. Alright, so 50-point grindies will be brain dead once I hop on here.
one unlocked. When you're back on your ship, plug me into Viz. Can't wait to read the first ever Ureli story. The one Roki could never tell me. Because nobody ever seen it. Roki, I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm gonna read you this. I hope you're listening, sis.
Hey, done! You're still alive. That's excellent. I am sorry I didn't see your message until now. I am doing well. Probably better than you. I'd a guess. Appendicitis is a killer. I have been fortunate in that regard, but I've known a very substantial number of people who have had rather close brushes. One guy wound up having some pretty nasty hallucinations. And lucked out that he had it dealt with sooner rather than later. Because his had actually burst inside him, which is, absolute worst case scenario territory. He did recover, though. He was fine afterwards. So we're unlocking a comic book.
We dreamed of water.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess keep keeping on. Appendicitis would have been my first guess. Usually it's hard to misdiagnose, but I guess, well, hopefully it's nothing severe or problematic. Best wishes, I guess, which sounds really pointless, but I do mean it.
Volgran always ran the flux crucibles at full heat. For efficiency. Same reason he used us.
Well, hopefully it's nothing, nothing more serious than some weird internal bruise or some such thing. Or an ulcer, for instance. Which seems like I'm downplaying it. I'm not. Those can be very, very serious. I am hoping you do get better. I'm hoping that it isn't anything serious.
Harder, piss rats! Your mothers are weeping in their graves to see such idleness. I'm bored. How about I turn off the tethers and one of you welts can try and run? No takers? Suit yourself. Some days, I would sleep, standing up, my hands still assembling grav lifters. A leak? And dream. Dream of water.
So yeah, we keep unlocking comic book pages to get more playable characters, which is nice. Easy, we'll just do the same one we just did. That's also easy. I don't actually know what that is. Okay. If it uses mouse button 3, that's a bit of a problem, but we'll make do. Headshot kills. Ew. Do not want. 500 points in a trick chain is absolutely the easiest thing in the world.
Was a mucking slave driver. This ain't just some comic, Glinty. The legend of Ureli's been keeping orphans like us going for generations. It's...
Oops. I did not mean to skip his dialogue, but I did it already. Oops. Alright, so we want to go back to that place again. Right over here.
Sweet! Respect from the vent, Glinty!
Oh, that's right. Headshots are the box in their back for some reason. So yeah, you tuned in on the Radical Day, where we're doing radical tricks for freedom or something. Oops. If I could aim, that would be nice.
Boom! Make
Alright,
that
I can
look
put
easy.
that away, thank goodness.
Roki's gonna lose it when she hears this.
Roki, unfortunately, is comatose because she tried doing super dope, sick, nasty tricks, and it did not go well for her. She, like, shattered all her parts. She's like a cyborg child, so it's okay. She'll be fine, probably. We're unlocking comic book pages to make her fine somehow. I'm really not sure how this is going to improve her condition, but it is. So we're helping the children. The small people. Oh, don't be there. Alright.
Rules are simple.
Yeah,
Timer
yeah, yeah,
starts
yeah,
once
let's
you
go.
hit the first marker.
So we're doing the same race we did a minute ago. Well, okay, a couple minutes. A couple minutes ago.
First marker gone. Bye-bye.
So we're just bumping through some checkpoint orbs. Or you can be up there, that's fine. Nice. I don't even know how I got knocked off. Not happy about it. Okay, that was obvious, but it's kind of embarrassing, actually. Normally I don't fall off this easily, but that's okay. Takes a little more effort.
Just
Easy
like
sleazy.
Ureli, riding fancy. Getting chills thinking about it. Brr.
I need to check to see what I need to do. A front side clutch, which is presumably mouse 3 and the D button. Please? Thank you. Oh, I know what the problem is. Yeah, that is an issue. Problem is hotkeys. Okay, so I need to figure out different hotkey loadout. Where are you controls? There we go. Keybinds. So this I need to change. Do I have mouse button 5 set to anything? I don't think I do. I don't think I do. Do I? Okay, so we'll switch that to mouse button 5. And hope that is secondary 5. Oh shit, that's what I am about to. Crap. Secondary fire. Worse comes to worst. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to keep that at that. I am going to remove the hotkey from here. Yeah, there we go. And I'll just grin and bear it until this is over. I did not want to escape. I really... Okay, I did. Alright. Unless it's like rolling the mouse wheel forward. Oh, I know what it is. Okay, so I was very wrong about what was required to do that. So I'm going to go back to options and controls and fix that. So I make this mouse 3 as I had it set before. This is excellent. I didn't even know you could do half of these maneuvers. Point frontside clutch. Oh, I didn't get a 50-point frontside clutch. There we go. So the reason it has to be a certain point value is so that you don't accidentally do part of the trick and then not the whole thing. That's fine, I guess.
Did you hear that, Roki? Linty did it. Can't wait to read the next page to you. Can't believe you had Wave Rider 1. And you didn't tell me.
It's because she didn't trust you, Boone. She didn't trust you. With great power, knowledge is power, hide it well. With great power comes great responsibility. Having the first edition of a comic book is apparently great power and responsibility. So we don't have to be here anymore, we have to actually bail out. Yeah, keep thwacking at me, bruh. It's not gonna do nothing. You might do something, though. Ha ha! Double negatives are fun! I didn't want to do that. I need to wait. I need to hit the button. Hit the button. Boop.
What? A Warframe? Brrr. Here? I don't know out of what void-sodden crevice you crawled. But I'll send you back there in nice, neat slices. Come on, Drippy. There must be more fight in you than that. Kathoom! Oh, good. A runner. I'm going to enjoy this. None of us bothered to hope. We knew it was as good as over. Volgran always caught the runners.
Alright. Nose blankers are easy. Backside skyrocker apparently is the thing I was doing by accident at one point. Or the reverse of doing the thing I was doing by accident. I don't want anything to do with that. In fact, I think I need a mod to do that, don't I? Well, we'll see.
Always been this way, innit?
The racing
Muckers
standing
raking in
is
dosh on
the
backs
easiest
of
thing in the
regular
world.
cunts.
That's no issue.
I reckon Roki nicked this from Neff somehow. Didn't tell us because she didn't want heat on the whole fam. Well, Yoreli's ours. Our fam, not his. And we protect our own.
As you can see, he has no neck because he's a cyborg child. Cyborg children. They're like regular children, except cyborgs. I don't know how to feel about it. I think cyborgs are cool. I'm not as fond of kids. Sorry. I didn't hold it. There we go. Let's rock.
Sweet! Respect from the vent, Glinty!
I saw the hill coming like an oncoming mountain.
Nice!
There we go.
Spirit of Yoreli! Check, check!
Unfortunately, if they want me to do like slams on the ground, I don't really know how I'm going to do that and get kills. I have to get kills. Do you know how hard this thing is to aim? Okay, so none of that worked. Can I get somewhere where they aren't? Space, tap control, hold control. Okay. Oh, I see. I had no idea that was a thing, so that's nice. Let me find the goons and murder them to death now. Come out, goons. Where is you? I hunger. I found one! Silly goon. A myth. Okay. I didn't do the action, but alright, he's dead. This is fine. I hear Goofy Goober. I kill Goofy Goober. I miss Goofy Goober. Please. This did not kill me. I got knocked off by living. I mean, I did need more targets, but still. Ow. hit him. That's something, right? That did 8 damage to his shields, so there we go. This sucks, by the way. This is not quite what I had in mind. That's right, head the wrong direction. That's fine. Alright, now I just have to do one more. I have to hit a flying target, so I may just, like, find another place to be. Yeah, I'm gonna find another enemy. Or, you know, just fall on my back. It's fine. Here you shoot me.
Terminal Glinty. Kick it
Excellent,
for
moving
Roki,
on.
you is.
I don't have to worry about that anymore. We're going to do the exact same race that we've done twice so far. Until 4,000 standing is just not enough. Failing that, I can try to get some point score, or a trick score during it, and see if that'll bump up the standing reward. I kind of doubt it, though.
Just like your rally, riding fancy. Getting chills thinking about it. Brr.
As you can see, I'm not especially good at this. Partly because the physics for doing tricks is extremely stiff. Like, when you're in it, you're committed.
Rules are simple. Timer starts once you hit the first marker.
Shush.
Now,
I'll
let's
do
see
what I
you're
want.
back in.
You small children, cyborgs, cannot tell me what to do.
Bye-bye.
I did not wish to do that. I wanted to do that even less. Let's go. Oh, I didn't realize they showed these on the minimap too.
Hurry and clock that new page, Glinty. Roki's conduit still ain't sparked. But I want to show a Urelli story the second her eyes are open.
Alright, more comic book stuff. This is an extremely easy quest. Just kind of aggravating to get the requirements done each time. But... Well, it does act as a nice tutorial to how to K-Drive, and that's good. I like that, because goodness knows it could use one. It's more... I've learned like 3 new tricks already, so clearly it is worth something.
But Yoreli was no runner. She was a rider. She had him good and mad, just like she wanted. He never let up, not once. He chased her down. By the end, they were both flagging, their energy almost spent. Still, she kept on. But even a Warframe can't keep going forever.
But 2 Warframes pretty much can. Alright. I'm not totally sure what they want me to do there, but I think I've done them by accident. That's another one of those. I'll do the exact same one again. That's easy. 5 seconds of airtime is fairly easy depending on where I position myself. I can make that happen.
Talk, lovable orphans. I haven't heard from that skip diver Roki in quite some time. Is she not done unlocking my Graphica yet? So excitable. I do hope nothing happened to her. Your reward is waiting, child. My buyer is eager, and what she offers is worth more than mere credits to me.
Shaman mucker! My sis was never in his pocket. Yoreli's our fam, and Roki wouldn't sell her. Especially not to the likes of him. Sis, don't matter how you got that Graphica, to the sumps with Neff. Roki, we stand by you. But how did you get it?
So apparently, so that guy, by the way, who was talking before, who said things about lovable children, is Jimmy Swaggart if he worked for the Church of Scientology. Sorry, did I say church? I meant another word. What is it? What is it? Rhymes with sham, scam, long con. Yes. Yes, tax evasion scheme, I believe, is the scientific term. Which is indeed why it was founded. Hey, if you can get away with it, I guess I admire their chutzpah. Good for them. Alright, I don't remember 90% of the tricks it wanted me to do, so that's good. 3400, yes. We'll be doing the same one that we did before. 50-point tail clench. Palankar. 5 seconds of airtime. 5 seconds of airtime is slightly tricky. But if I get up to the very top of this building, I should do it no problem. Please don't fall all the way down there. Please, please, please. Thank you. I'm doing this very much the hard way. There we go. Alright. No. Very bad. Hell with this. I will do this the easy way. I don't care who I hurt. So, to do this the easy way, the lowest point is probably over there.
Sweet! Respect from from the vent, Glinty! Terminal, Glinty!
Oh, I actually got them.
Kicking it
Okay,
Baroque,
some of
you
them.
is.
Very
Glinty's
good.
kicking it terminal! Do it Baroque.
What was the other one I needed? Backside clutch. Without falling on my ass. Oh, I did the wrong button. It's the other direction. There we go.
Check it! Glinty's
Itsy
bashing
pitsy.
that run!
Look at the button. Go there, please.
Rules are simple. Timer starts once you hit the first marker. Now, let's see what you pack.
So, same thing we've done many times before already.
Nice form! Let's see
We
you
will
kick
stop
it.
doing it like this, or with this one, as soon as I need to use something that requires a higher score. I don't know where I need to go. There we go. Of course, I went through that, but alright. It's fine. This fluid, despite being an exceedingly viscous substance, is not in fact something I can walk on. It is not space earwax. I have no idea where I need to go. Oh, it's way back there. Oh, I'm not going to make it in time. I lied, I made it in time.
Oh, children. I understand your friend recklessly damaged her neural conduit. Uncle Neff can fix her right up. Free of charge. If you fulfill her end of the deal.
See, Roki? Ureli didn't give in. She fought Volgran. Her fam stuck together too. Didn't stab each other in the back. That mucker Neff's got the older Sprog's mouthing off, saying you tight with the taxman, saying you betrayed your logical fam. Younger Sprogs are listening too. If they want to go, they can go. We'll be a fam of two, Roki. You and me. Logical.
All right. So keep going back to space, talking to the comic book, and then moving along. Boy, am I glad on my free read Fridays that I did comic book reading before this. Because then it would look like, oh, you got the idea from Warframe. No, no, no. It's something I've wanted to do since day one, but never got around to.
Let's see what color your blood is. She bought us time, enough for us to get far away, but not enough for her. Huh, fists. It is then. That'll take longer. Good. Here's the thing about rats, boss man. Hunt them one at a time, and they're easy to kill. But if you let them come at you in a pack, they'll tear you to pieces. Check, check. Come on then, you!
Alright, still more of the same. Whatever that is. We'll figure it out. 2,000 points easy, 5-10x combos easy. Trick chain of life for 20 seconds also easy, provided I can actually time the bounces off the ground long enough. Or I could just do it on the giant grind pipe, which would be about 6 times easier.
Had a deal. Unlock my Graphica, and I forgive the years of back rent you vermin owe me for squatting in my vents. Failure to fulfill that deal will result in debt, eviction, and watching your beloved little Roki slowly fade away. Hurry. My buyer on Deimos grows impatient.
What kind of deal is that? Ah, sis. You didn't have no choice. Gotta be smart like you would have been. What choice do I have? Think. What'd Neff mean by a buyer on Deimos?
Gee, I can only wonder. I need to check to see if I've got the plank maxed out, actually. Is it? Nope, still 22. Okay. Okay. I'm going to switch gears to another frame that I can actually level things up on. I don't need you anymore. The Prism Machete, for what it's worth, is weaker than the Machete Wreath in every conceivable way. Machete. Default Machete. Actually, no, let's equip the Machete. Prism Machete. Now I have to type the word machete again. Machete. So, default Machete. Prism Machete is better than it in every way. Better crit chance, better crit multiplier, better slam attack damage, better slam radial damage, better slide attack, better status, better base damage, better everything. Machete Wraith, though, is the opposite. It's even better, and it's been out a lot longer. So unless there's some additional gimmick attached to the Prism Machete that I'm unaware of, Machete Wraith is the way to go. It's the only reasonable choice. However, I'm going to use a different weapon. I don't even know what that is. I've never seen that in my life. I'm sure I saw it when it first came out, and I used it, and then never again since. Fan. Actually, yeah, fan. These can get up to some serious antics, especially because I've got a quickening, not berserk. That's interesting. Well, at least I have condition overload on there. Not that it's entirely relevant or needed. Fans are scary good, or have been for a while, but they kind of go under the radar because there aren't very many of them. And of the ones that there are, they're not super duper thrilling. So they're talking about there being a special buyer. And all I can think of is there's only one person on Deimos that I can think of that has anything to do with K-Drive shenanigans at all, and that is Granny. So awesome radical half monster old lady. I keep not holding it. I need to get better about that. Okay, so it was, I think, a back and stat? No? There we go. That's hard. Those didn't count because I was moving forward.
You be grinding out there, making your rally proud. Make him ropey proud.
So 20 seconds I have to keep a trick chain up. That's easy on this because I go into a grind. Should be getting the notification any day now. Maybe not?
Nice! Spirit of your rally! Check, check!
2,000 points, yeah. Was that not 20 seconds? There it is. Very good. Keep forgetting you can't ever do these stationary. Otherwise they don't count.
Sweet! Respect from the vent, Glinty!
Just the race. Very good. And for the race, I am going to keep trying to do tricks in the middle of it, in the hope that that increases my end of mission score. That may not be how it works, but we'll find out. I am faking this. I'm sure people have guides on how to do this efficiently already. But I'm not reading them, am I?
Alright, clock it! I say go, you floor it.
Too
Time
late.
kicks off once you hit that first marker. Ready?
That's right. Doing tricks is miserable.
Nice
remember now.
fourth! Let's see you keep it.
Kiddlywinks. You can still save your home and fix young Roki. Augmenters are standing by. Just transmit the unlocked Graphica.
All right. Moving right along. So this is supposed to unlock the just the main blueprint for Yareli, ultimately. And then you purchase and well, you research then purchase the parts from the new Clan Tech laboratory.
Wait! Gravlifters! What do you think you're doing? Get away! No! Stop! An object that weighs nothing can be shot a very, very long distance. I suppose he must have come down somewhere. Hope it was the sea. Otherwise, he'd probably have made quite a crater. Yareli must be out there somewhere too. Wherever she is, I hope she's riding fast and free. I still dream of water, and I wonder if sometimes she dreams of me.
Unlikely, considering she's just kind of a barely animate technocyte monstrosity golem that we occasionally remote control using small psychic children who are hundreds of years old. That does beg some questions, doesn't it? Fin. See? Fin. And a fin. Yes, yes. So...
Can't believe you gone and did it, Glinty. Gave us her story. You know, Roki always said it'd be trouble the day I started thinking. If Neff wants that Graphica so bad, he can have it. Come by the vents. Got something you might want to see.
Okay. Give me your things, small child. I will take payment. So yeah, that little comic book is completely at odds with most of the thematic contents of this game, which generally involves you absolutely savagely murdering
Spooked my buyer, and now I'm stuck with a useless Graphica I can't sell. Fortunately for me, the same buyer was interested in purchasing a controlling share of the rental rights to your vents. You piss rats are her problem now. And as for your broken little friend, might I suggest selling her parts as salvage? You'll need the credits to pay your new landlady.
Check it. Her conduit's lighting up. Roki's awake.
Oh. That's fine, I guess. I was hoping for there to be, like, I don't know, something resembling, you know, consequences, but I guess not. Ah, well.
Boone? I had wild dreams, fam. Wiped out. Then, Yareli was there. She took me all across the valleys. Boone, there's something I've got to tell you.
It's done. Me and Glinty, we stuffed Neff's deal. I sussed out exactly who his mystery buyer on Deimos was. Big Granny Blue was so happy to get a copy of Wave Rider 1 that she sent back some weird elixir for you, Roki. Sparked your neuroconduit back to life in seconds, it did. And guess what? She owns the vents now! We never have to worry about being turfed out of here ever again. Now, prepare yourself, sis. The fams got together and bashed you a new plank. Yeah, took 'em a minute, but those cheese brains realized you was just trying to keep us all away from Neff and his deals. Fam's lucky to have you, sis. You too, Glinty. You're straight logical.
Aw, I guess. How sweet. How sweet. Trade medallions. No. Browse wares, yeah. I actually made some serious headway. Did I cap out for the day? Yeah, I did. That's fine. Alright, spectacular.
Oh, hello, dear. What a pity that all Nathaniel's money could not buy him a morsel of taste, nor a crumb of conscience. A man with the morals of a creeping scab, and just between the two of us, not a patch on the man his father was. One hates to do business of any kind with his sort. But you must understand, dear, that an old friend's life was at stake. Imagine failing to recognize the beauty of Wave Rider 1, thinking of it as low, commoner art, seeing it only as a source of cash. What do you suppose he might have said if he'd known that there was something quite unexpected concealed in those pages? Well, more someone than something, if I'm being honest with you. This is
Still
for you,
something.
Tenno, the very, very old friend of mine I mentioned before, finally located. Bring her to life, if you'd be so kind. I think my young tenants on Fortuna would like to meet her.
Aw, how sweet. Definitely have to find some place to set that up. So yeah, it's cute. So my fear, though, is that other than Yareli, Digital Extremes is going to completely forget that we have an entirely new clan lab, and it's just going to sit there collecting dust,
Don't talk to me till it's done.
aside from getting Yareli. That's my fear. I hope that is not true. Let's see. This next one over. We'll see if he has any new
The
fruit
business
berries.
loves Venus for the growth. Now, what
He does not,
gallant
so we're not gonna worry
sometimes
about
you
it.
just know.
Check
All
back
right.
in a little bit.
So that was the quest, the new quest, which is nice. I have time for like one short activity and then I have to run. Let's see. Oh, that's right. I still have to finish my previous Lich. I did not realize that they had the ephemera. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to be keeping him. To check my Parazon mods real quick. Yeah, alright. Sure. Not that... I'm... Yeah. Is there another... Because actually getting mercy kills now is even more pointless than it was before. So I'm tempted almost to go with the the boosted hacker time. Or a live wire, but that'll hurt me in spy missions, so I'm not going to do that. Yeah, well.
Naughty, naughty.
So let's go bully this guy real quick. Let's see if anybody's doing murmurs, and I'll hop in and join them. One of the big changes they did to Lich progression, as well, and the same applies to the Sisters of Parvos, and I can't get one until I get rid of my current Lich, is
I'll take that.
they're now restricted, unless you have one from before, which I did, they are now restricted to specific planets in for given stages. So they are you're much more likely just playing on your own to encounter a group of people that will be on that node. So I'm gonna see if anybody's doing murmurs. Any room left? Probably not. Happy hunting. A lot of people looking for murmur farms, but not a lot of people with the murmurs. I'm just gonna have to do some of these on my own. That's fine. Spy will take a while. That is kind of annoying. Disruption is another one that's kind of doable, but it's sort of annoying. Sabotage is pretty fine. Let's do sabotage. Oh, I need to be on public. That would help. So, the way these work is happy, scrappy, fun times. Most people know how liches work. Oh, okay, or my game will do really weird stuff. That's also fine.
I need you to sabotage this ship's reactor. The reactor is a complex system. Start by removing the coolant cells.
There's a sanctuary target here, Hunter. I sense it. Track it with the synthesis scanner. Don't let it escape.
My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint the exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk.
Okay. I am not seeing. Take a nap. There it is. So I'm looking for the
There it is.
scanner
Right for
thing
synthesis.
contrails.
Tame this creature so you may perform the synthesis I require.
Lady enemies down in a fairly large number of bullets, but that's okay. It's expected. I had to force that to happen. It does not flow well at all.
Friend. We keep meeting like this.
Oh, they're not. He's not taking any damage. They had said that they were doing some changes to their damage model and how they would take damage. They're just not dying at all now.
I think they're scared.
Let's do
All right.
damage.
Are they scared? I think they're scared. What's coming to you? Oops. Did I do that? Did you trip? You folded up like a dead man's spine, didn't you?
So he just vanished, but he's still kind of there. So
A coolant cell has been
that's nice, I guess. Okay, bombards definitely can mercy kills. I don't know about napalms. Napalms are bombards that shoot burning things. Just bombards, but worse. So if you can't execute or mercy kill bombards, then there's napalms. Then there's like no consistency.
The reactor is going into stasis. How is your chance to complete this sabotage? Use whatever you can to make sure it works again. Cell extracted.
Whoa!
I am not. And then, suddenly, I am.
Whoa! I can safely say I didn't know you could have more than one in a mission. I guess that's a thing. Oh, that's voice lines too. That's weird. Get the one that's hanging out over here, and then I'm gonna double back. Yeah, what he said.
Me power, queens! Aid me in squashing this stinky, squamous, sluggery tenno thing!
That did, like, any high damage weapon doesn't appear to do anything to it. This is pretty funny. Alright.
Fuel cell reinserted. When the reactor is reset, this will trigger a meltdown. Destroy the fuel injectors. A blast door has blocked your evacuation route. Find a way to open it.
Yeah, as you can see, melee weapons still absolutely obliterating everything. So, nothing really changed in terms of melee balance other than making the most ludicrously ludicrous fringe cases slightly less ludicrously ludicrous. But still the way that you get dramatically increased melee power is the same as ever. Blood Rush and or Conditioned Overload paired with whatever elemental damage mods and other mods that you care to equip. Nothing's really changed. Okay, it is explosive because it's causing me to stagger. Alright.
Wallet feeling little light, friend?
So, for the record, that Lich, I am not going to be killing. First of all, his name is Kozong, and a good friend of mine is named Kozong. In fact, one of the people who watches this occasionally is named Kozong. So he is canonical to Warframe now. He is canon. He is canon. Which is nice. How far along did I get? I got about half progress. That's... Oh no, that was another guy's who was named Kozong. Kozong. Mine is Moktivug Fudri. Which is not as entertaining. But I will not be killing this man, because he's got an ephemera, and if I don't kill him, I get the ephemera. So that's nice. Oh shoot, and with that, I actually have to run. I have a bunch of stuff I have to get done today. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. I did want this stream to be longer, but due to questionable time management yesterday, paired with real life obligations, yeah, I can't. So next week maybe I'll have an extra long one. I'll see. I will try for that. Failing that, I'll see you at one of my other streams. I've got other streams throughout the week. I've got a Mecha Monday stream where I do something giant robot related or mecha adjacent. Just recently we got done with the initial story mode of Custom Robo for the GameCube. This next Monday, I have no earthly idea what I'm going to be doing for the stream, so it'll be a surprise to everyone. And then Warframe Wednesdays, which you've just seen. I do some Warframe. And then
Ordis
on...
has been counting stars, Operator.
Shush, Ordis.
All accounted for.
Then on Fridays is Free Read Fridays, where I read short stories or indeed entire novels aloud. Right now we're right at the last couple short stories in Luminous, Greg Egan's short story collection. So be hyped for that. After that, I'm thinking of changing gears a bit and doing. I've got this collection of either some Babar, some of Babar's short children's stories, or possibly I've got this book of Scandinavian folk tales and fairy tales, which is, for starters, metal as hell. They are. A lot of them are incredibly metal. Absolutely, absolutely fantastic stuff. But also quite entertaining. I find I enjoyed them thoroughly in my childhood when my mother read them to me, so I figure I'd give back and read to everyone. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Have a good one. Done. Please, please, please get better. I hope there is nothing seriously wrong, and that it is easy to deal with. If it's not, well, we're all here for you. So yeah, this one's for you, and thanks everybody else who tuned in if you're out there, and have a good one. Stay safe, stay healthy.